9 KTAK, home of all Wolverine athletics. And now, here's your broadcast team for the 2023 Wolverines, Cody and Baylor Beers. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best. Get your popcorn ready, because you're tuned in to another edition of WYO Today's live broadcast of your Riverton Wolverines football team, right here on YouTube and 93.9 KTAK, home of all Wolverine athletics. And now, here's your broadcast team for the 2023 Wolverines, Cody and Baylor Beers.
Hey, welcome to StarValley. Cody Beers, Baylor Beers here at Braves Field in StarValley. It's a beautiful day. Mountains in the foreground, a few clouds in the background, and we're ready for high school football as the StarValley Braves coming in their Washington Redskins looking uniforms with the same logo on their helmets. Riverton on the other end, warming up, getting ready to go. And we've got a good pregame show. We'll take a look at the weather. We'll take a look at WYO Prep schedules. We'll take a look at the coach interview with Coach Mark Lenhart. We'll take a look at some stats, starting lineups, and keys to the game. And then we'll play high school football. It's Game 4 of the 2023 season from Afton, Wyoming. We've got a temple over on our right. We've got the mountains in front. It's a beautiful day for football, and it looks like a decent Riverton crowd in attendance. We'll be back with the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn & Suites after a break. This is 93.9 KTAK.
About customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to Braves Field. Cody Beers, Baylor Beers, and Baylor, hey, welcome aboard on a StarValley road trip, which takes you from mid-state to the extreme western edge. We drove through Kemmer and came up, went into Idaho for a spell, but saw some beautiful mountains here in this valley. And what's the weather look like as we get ready to kick off this game in about 20 minutes?
Yeah, you know, Braves Field sits at about probably 6,500 feet elevation, so you know you're going to have nice fall weather on this Friday night. We come in mid-60s at kick with no wind. We have a few clouds around, but nothing really of worry. And, you know, just can't stress enough how beautiful it is out here. Another beautiful day for some high school football in Wyoming.
All right, this is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn & Suites. And when we come back, we'll hear from Riverton coach Mark Lenhart. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn & Suites on KTAK.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes. Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
Welcome back, Braves Field in StarValley. Cody Beers, Baylor Beers, and I had a chance to catch up with Riverton coach Mark Lenhart. He is very positive today. He's looking forward to the end of this brutal non-conference schedule, but he said McKay Young, StarValley's coach, and him are good friends, and it's fun to come up here and compete against the best, and things might be looking up. There's some younger guys getting more significant playing time. Riverton had a good outing last week against Evanston. He says the coaches, the players, the parents are all positive to this point. Things are looking up. And here's the interview with Coach Mark Lenhart from the turf at Braves Field.
But not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on the pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stands.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Stock Dock is proud to serve all of Fremont County and surrounding areas. They are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinarian medicine along with friendly and compassionate service. They service all pets of shapes and sizes between dogs and cows and cats and horses. They treat your animal like it's their own. The Stock Dock.
Let's go, all Fremont County athletes. I, Matt Gordon from Fremont Chevy, would like to wish all teams this year good luck and bring back some championships to this county. If you need a new ride to get to and from those away games, stop down at 1401 North Federal Boulevard or call 307-851-3797 and let me help you get to the games. Your sales professional, Matt Gordon.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
I spend a lot of time driving in Wyoming, and if there's a common theme is that our roads are long and the towns are far apart. Most Wyomingites buckle their seatbelts, but still 20% do not.
Wyoming law dictates that every person in a vehicle must wear a seatbelt at all times. Seatbelts reduce the risk of death by 45% and reduce the risk of injury by 50% in all motor vehicle crashes.
I buckle up to secure my journey and to protect what matters most, my family. Our Yellowstone region is home to breathtaking beauty, but please, drive with caution and buckle your seatbelt, for you and your family's sake.
Remember, Wyoming, your safety is our priority. Please buckle up, not only for your safety, but it's the law.
Welcome back to Braves Field in StarValley in pregame show. We were going to go right to Coach Lenhart, but we're having trouble pairing my phone, which has the interview on it, to Bluetooth. And I know there's a different way to do this, but we're just going to try to fix it at halftime. We'll restart during the halftime show and try to bring you Coach Mark Lenhart's interview. But Baylor, the gist of his interview is that Coach had a smile on his face today. He was glad to be here, and he believes that Riverton can compete. He says StarValley is going to come straight at them with the running game and make things as difficult as possible, and there's no doubt StarValley's bigger, stronger than this Wolverine team, but I'm guessing Coach did some good scouting and feels confident that he can make certain things work today against StarValley.
Oh, yeah, I think, the Wolverines have shown that they are able to initially hang with the big dogs of the 3A conference. I mean, they hung with Powell, and then they also hung with Cody up until about halftime. So there's definitely been building blocks that have been building up to what have been good games. And I think if they're able to come out and really, give it to the StarValley Braves team, we could be in this game here late in this game and make it an interesting one for the power ranking standing.
This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton and Sweets. We'll be back. We'll look at Wild Prep schedules and some early scores on this weekend of play. It's week 4, actually week 3 officially, even though it's the 4th game for both of these teams. This is Wolverine football. Go Big Red on KTAK.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Welcome back to Braves Field in Star Valley. Cody Beers and Baylor Beers here. Baylor, let's look at the scores from yesterday and the schedule going into today for the Class 3A version of Wyoming high school football.
Yeah, so for the Thursday scores in Class 2A, we had Tongue River defeating Upton Sundance 44-0. Class 1A 9-man, Rocky Mountain topped Wyoming Indians 72-8. And then we had a non-varsity opponent for Shoshone. Cheyenne East JV was 30, and 9-man Shoshone was 8 in that game. Looking at the 3A schedule tonight, these are all 6 p.m. kickoffs. We got Buffalo at Cody, obviously Riverton at StarValley, Douglas at Powell, Lander at Evanston, Worland at Green River, and then for an out-of-state opponent, Rollins is at Moffett County, Colorado tonight, and that's at 7 p.m.
Boy, and one of the key games should give Riverton an idea of maybe where they stack up is that Douglas at Powell game today. That's a big 3A game, non-conference battle, but we'll see what the Bearcats are about when they make the trip to Powell.
Yeah, heading into the conference schedule, I mean, you have Douglas at Powell and also Buffalo at Cody. It'll be telling to see how those teams are able to handle the immense threat of Powell and Cody. I mean, you have Douglas at number 4 and Buffalo at number 5 in the state, so definitely give Riverton an idea of where they are at in the conference.
All right, so those are your matchups today in Class 3A football. Of course, Wyoming Cowboys making a trip. They're down in Austin right now. And if you don't have the Longhorn Network, you're not going to be able to watch tomorrow's game on TV, but we'll have the radio feed on 99.1 KWYW. It's Wyoming taking on the number 3 Texas Longhorns, who knocked off the Alabama Crimson Tide last week in Alabama, something that very few people have been able to say they've done. So will Texas be overlooking Wyoming and looking ahead? I'm going to say yes a little bit, but Wyoming's going to have to slow down that really good quarterback, Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, I think it's the common thing for the favorite in a matchup to say, we're not overlooking this opponent when they're favored by 28 points. But I think that definitely has a mental aspect for the favorite when they're up that high. I mean, you saw Wyoming last week, they were probably, I think they were 24-point favorites over Portland State, and that game actually was pretty close at the end. So it definitely, for Texas, they have to kind of bring their A game in order for them to top the Pokes as they are supposed to. But hopefully, like you said, Wyoming's able to slow down the Texas offense and just stay on the field on offense and have some long drives like they did against Texas Tech.
All right, that's the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn Suites. We'll be back. We'll look at some stats going into this game. We'll have our starting lineups and our keys to the game. We're about 8 minutes out from kickoff here in this Riverton StarValley non-conference tilt from Braves Field in Afton. We'll be back.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back back to the pregame show here on KTAK. Cody Beers, Baylor Beers. And Baylor, you got some stats going into this game for each team?
Yeah, so last week StarValley played at Sugar Salem, Idaho, and we learned today in the box here while we were setting up that Sugar Salem had won 5 of the last 6 state championships there in Idaho for their classification. But StarValley lost to them 14-31. StarValley on defense gave up 14 completions on 19 attempts for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns. They did have an interception, and then also for rushing, they were 37. Sugar Salem was 37 for 159 for 2 touchdowns. StarValley on offense for passing, they were 10 of 18 for 113 yards. They threw 3 interceptions in that game against Sugar Salem. And then rushing, 27 attempts for 54 yards and 2 touchdowns. For Riverton last week, we lost at Evanston, 27-34. For our passing defense, we gave up 15 completions on 19 attempts for 188 yards and 3 touchdowns. No interceptions in that game for Riverton. And then rushing, we gave up 33 attempts, or 259 yards on 33 attempts. Evanston had 2 touchdowns and 2 fumbles. For Riverton, passing, we had 20 completions on 33 attempts for 301 yards. If you'll recall, Nick McIntosh had an amazing game, over 200 yards receiving. And then rushing, we were 22 attempts for 98 yards.
All right, so things getting a little better on the rushing side of the football. One thing Lenhart said in the pregame interview is that this team has got a pass to set up the run. Usually it's the other way around, but Riverton's passing offense is pretty strong. So we'll see how things going as we see the players getting ready on the video feed for the pregame coin toss, and we'll see how things going. But we'll be back with more of the pregame show. We've still got starting lineups and keys to the game. I'm Cody Beers. He's Baylor Beers, and this is KTAK. Following the Big Red. Go Big Red, Riverton on KTAK.
Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Welcome back as they flip the coin out at the center of the field, and we'll see who wins the flip. It looks like Riverton's going to win the flip, and they might receive to start this game. So we're going to give Riverton starters and StarValley defense here, Baylor. Starting lineups from Baylor Beers.
Yeah, so for StarValley's defense, one defensive lineman. He's a 6'6", 250-pound junior, Cooper Lawson. Another defensive lineman, a 6 foot, 245-pound senior, Jesse Gibson. Another defensive lineman, 6'2", 260-pound senior, Clay Merritt. And then finally, the other, they must run a 3-man front. On to the linebackers, he's a senior, 6'1", 190 pounds, Wiley Wilkes. Another senior, 6'6", 215 pounds, Simon Gaskell. A defensive back, a senior, 6'5", 185 pounds, Lane Weibelhaus. Another defensive lineman, a senior, 5'11", 185 pounds, Jesse Levitt. And then another linebacker, a 6'1", 205-pound junior, Grant Thompson. Another defensive back, he's a senior, 5'10", 165 pounds, Jaden Crook. And then another senior, 6 foot, 145 pounds, Cash Lancaster. And then finally, a defensive back, he's a senior, number 2, Porter Merritt.
All right, we're going to have to come back and get those offensive stats as we get ready for the national anthem. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste Services, Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, those are great job there by the cheerleader singing the national anthem. We came back because that was just great stuff. And now we're going to go with Riverton's offensive starters.
All righty, at right tackle, a 5'11", 205-pound junior, Tyree Harris Aragon. At right guard, a senior, 5'11", 260 pounds, Lyric Gordon. At center, another senior, 6'3", 255 pounds, Nathan Mills. At left guard, a 5'10", 260-pound senior, Xavier Garcia. And then at left tackle, a 6'4", 215-pound junior, Ryan Cox. At tight end, he's a 5'9", 160-pound senior, Branson Salsgaver. At one wide receiver, he's a senior, 5'11", 155 pounds, Ty Sheets. At the other wide receiver, 5'11", 150 pounds senior, Nick McIntosh. And then in the slot, a 5'10", 145-pound sophomore, Clay Sheets. At running back, he is a sophomore, Blake Gattenbein. And then at QB, he's a senior, 6'2", 180 pounds, Derek DeVries.
Riverton has managed to stay pretty healthy, and I think that's been one of the keys to this early season schedule, Baylor. They're missing Jordan May tonight. Not sure when he's going to be back, but keys to the game, Riverton, well, they need to find a way to slow the team on 3rd and long. That was a problem against Evanston last week. You'd get 3rd 17, 3rd 16, just unable to stop them. But as Coach Lenhart told me in the pregame interview, that's a good thing to get those 3rd and long situations because it shows that they're doing good things on defense on the first 2 downs. So, and then secondly, they've got to cut the turnovers. They cannot have turnovers and penalties tonight going into this game. So those are our keys to the game, brought to you by the Riverton Ranger. On the pregame show, I'm Cody Beers, he's Baylor Beers. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the kickoff of this 3A non-conference matchup between the number 1 StarValley Braves. Actually, they're not number 1, they're number 2 as they flip places this week with the Cody Bronx and the Riverton Wolverines, looking for fresh blood here on a Friday night.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288. Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Hi.
Welcome back to StarValley as we get the graphics off and get the scoreboard on. And we're about ready to go here with Game 4. What am I doing here, Baylor?
Not a worry. There you go.
All right, so we're about ready to go. We're going to try this clock again if you're watching the stream. And the StarValley Braves tee it up here. It's hard to see because of this big window. So kicking it off for StarValley will be number 22, Christoph Bueller, and it'll go deep into the end zone where Ty Sheets will allow it to go out of the back of the end zone. And we're underway from StarValley. Riverton will have the ball first and 10 at their own 20.
Couple notes on this game. 21st game in the Riverton versus StarValley series. Record is 10-10, so we're all tied up here. However, StarValley has won the last 6 meetings, and our last victory was in 2014. So it's been a while.
You were on that team.
I was.
All right, so here we go from StarValley as Derek DeVries comes out. And we'll see how things go in the backfield with him is going to be Tolman starting at running back for the Wolverines. That's Talon Tolman. DeVries in the gun. He'll fake and run it straight up the middle where he's taken down on the play by number 57 for StarValley. That'll be Clay Merritt on that first tackle of the game. So gain of 1.
Kind of a design QB draw on that play. Something we haven't seen so far.
Derek DeVries. Yep. So Riverton, 2nd and 9 on the far hash. Actually right in the middle of the field. Riverton will put 4 receivers left, 1 receiver right. So people are spread out all over the field. Here's Derek. He'll throw a short screen to Ty Sheets, and he'll be chased down after a gain of 1. Tackle on that play goes for number 6, Cash Lancaster, and it'll be 3rd and 8 for Riverton. That was fairly well telegraphed as the ball now on the far hash. Riverton driving from the north to the south here at Afton. And of course StarValley in those famous Braves uniforms, red, gold, with the Redskin logo on the side of the helmet. Here's DeVries in the gun. He'll drop right, throw it right. Nick McIntosh will pull it in at the 25-yard line where it'll go for a gain of about 2.5. And it'll be 4th and 5 for Riverton. Not throwing the ball downfield. So 3 and out, and dropping deep for the punt will be Bailey Colgren for StarValley. And the punter, of course, for Riverton, sophomore Blake Gantenbein. Just underway, 10-11 to play from StarValley. Here's Gantenbein's kick. It's a low liner. It's going to bounce at the 47, come down to the 44. Well, it will be covered right about the StarValley 46.
$29-yard punt.
29-yard punt. It'll be StarValley football. And coming out, StarValley right away in the I formation for the quarterback, Tristan Hilton. Hilton, a 6'2", 205-pound senior for StarValley. So good field position for the Braves. I formation, 1 receiver left, 2 tight ends for the StarValley Braves. They'll hand it off on the little wing back. He's gone. He's going to go all the way untouched. That's going to be Maul Patterson, 54-yard run on the first play from scrimmage. Patterson was not touched. He came in motion and caught the ball, and a hole about as big as a Yellowbird bus was waiting, and he waltzed 54 yards for a touchdown at the 9:50 mark of this first quarter. So coming on to kick the extra point, or attempt it, is Tayson Titensor for the StarValley team. 6-0 on your scoreboard. And the kick on the way And good. It's 7-0 Star Valley. And that's about as quick as it gets. We'll be back with more from Braves Field in Star Valley on KTAK.
Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit nreca.org.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses.
Welcome back, Braves Field in Star Valley. Cody Beers here, and we'll get another kickoff right away as Star Valley takes a 7-0 lead with 9:47 to play. So back deep is Nick McIntosh and Ty Sheets for the Wolverines. Party atmosphere here at Star Valley. And the kick underway is going to be a short one inside the 30 to Star Valley. And we're going to get a penalty as I believe the ball went out of bounds. So break for Riverton as nobody went after it. First player to notice the ball and make an attempt toward it was Tyree Harris Aragon. So Aragon goes after the ball, and now Riverton will get the ball up at the 35-yard line. 9:37 to play in this first quarter. 7-0 lead for the Braves. So DeVries in the shotgun. Tolman off his left shoulder. 3 receivers our side as they line up on that far hash. 1 receiver left side. DeVries in the gun. Quiet here as Derek takes the snap. He's going to look long over the middle. McIntosh open, and it's caught inside the 40. Caught him in stride. What a big catch. That'll go 15, 28 yards on that first play from scrimmage. Good looking pass from Derek DeVries.
It's a great pass through it right where only Nick McIntosh could get it. Definitely his favorite target from the last couple weeks.
1st and 10 for Riverton on the 35 of Star Valley, and boy, it had to be put right there. McIntosh had to do nothing except haul it in. 1st down 10 for the Wolverines.
Looked like a long post route for Nick there, and Derek hit him right in the numbers. Perfect pass.
1st down and 10 at the 35. DeVries back in the gun. He'll pitch it right side to Gantenbein. Gantenbein's going to get the corner, but they have speed on the edge, and they pick him up after a short gain. It'll be go down as a gain of 3 yards for Gantenbein, and it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Wolverines at the 32 of Star Valley. Riverton with that 2nd and 7 play. It'll be DeVries in the gun. Gantenbein off his left shoulder. 3 receivers left. Ball on this hash mark closest to me. Here's Saltzgaber in motion. Fake. DeVries off on the run. He's going to get tackled after a short gain. It'll go as a gain of 3 to the 30. Quick moving first quarter already. Winding down toward 8 minutes to play after Star Valley scored on their first offensive play of the game. Riverton has come out. The key in this drive, a 28-yard pass on 1st down to Nick McIntosh from Derek DeVries. 3rd and 5 at the 30. This is a big 3rd down for Riverton. Can they keep this drive moving? DeVries in the gun. Tolman lines up off the wing. 2 receivers left side. Now Riverton not with enough guys on the field, has to take a quick timeout with 7:35 to play in this first quarter. We'll take a break. This is Wolverine football. 7-0 game from StarValley on KTAK.
For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
When you purchase 71 degrees from Braves Field in StarValley. And a big third down for Riverton as the Wolverines back on the field, and Blake Gantenbein deep behind Derek DeVries. Couple guys playing wing. That'll be a trap play inside. It's going to be a first down for the Wolverines inside the 15 and out at the 12 on a hustle play by Ty Sheets. Gives Riverton a first down.
18-yard rush for Sheets.
So 18 yards on that run. And a good-looking trap play. That one seems to be good at least once a game for the Wolverines. 7-0 ball game as Riverton now drives to the 12 where it'll be first down and 10. We're inside the Riverton Wolverine red zone here on a Friday night. DeVries in the short gun. He'll have behind him. He'll fake left. Then DeVries looking for a hole. He'll push his way inside the 10, and then he'll be met by a host of StarValley Braves. First to the action was a Wiley Wilkes, 6'1", 190-pound senior for StarValley. That'll go as a gain of 2 for Riverton.
Looked like DeVries turned around to hand that one off, and Blake Gantenbein was going the other direction, so maybe a bit of a broken play. At least got 2 yards out of it.
6:57 to play in this first quarter. DeVries out in the gun. 3 receivers left, and Tolman off his left shoulder. And DeVries will come out left side. He'll hit, oh boy, right between the ones was that pass. Good looking pass, and Nick did not reach out with his hands. He tried to catch that with his shoulders, and it'll go incomplete. So 3rd and 8 for Riverton. Good looking play there by the Wolverines, and McIntosh just unable to haul it in. Third and 8 for Riverton. Beautiful drive over here. We came down through Kemmer, avoided a lot of traffic, even though we ran into a couple really wide loads. That's the kind of lineman you want to follow. Here's DeVries in the shotgun. He'll look left side over the middle. Ty Sheets goes low, pulls it in at the goal line. Let's see if they call it a catch. They do. And it's going to be first and goal for the Wolverines inside the 1. That was thrown in a location, Baylor, where nobody could catch it except Ty Sheets.
Absolutely. Even had to go down on the ground to grab that one. It was a great scoop play by Ty Sheets to make that catch.
So first and goal from about the 6-inch line. One official placed the ball. The other one then moved it back about an inch, probably because the nose was touching the goal line. Here's DeVries. He'll push his way. Can they push him in? They do not. He'll be stopped on that play, and that's where you've got to get low and push your way toward the goal line. So now it'll be 2nd and 1 for Riverton. And that lost about a half yard, so it's right at the 1 yard line. 2nd and 1 at the 1. Coaches love this quarterback sneak, but Derek got stood up and couldn't go anywhere with that one. 5:46 to play. DeVries, he'll try it again, and they push. Did they get in? They're going to say no on the play. So 3rd and 1 for Riverton. 5:25 to play. We do apologize for the angle of the camera, but the way these windows are built here at Braves Field, you've got to get the camera outside, and our cords just aren't long enough. So that's why it's a bit of an angle on your screen. 7-0 ball game on the Tyler Watson scoreboard. We'll see what's up now with the Wolverines as Ryan Cox goes in motion. They're going to hand it to Gantenbein. He'll go right behind Cox in. And that's a touchdown for the Riverton Wolverines. So 4:50 to play in the first quarter. And Riverton punches it over. And we're a point from being tied up in StarValley, as Gantenbein will run it in from 1 yard away after 2 failed quarterback sneaks. And we'll get Hunter Saltzgaber on for the point after attempt. McIntosh will lay it down. Saltzgaber's kick's going to just barely get up there. And not sure what happened, whether he kicked the turf or what, but the kick is not good on the play, and that'll be Saltzgaber's first miss of the season. We'll take a break. We'll be back. This is Wolverine football trailing 7-6 with 4:50 to play in the first.
Best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back, 7-6 ball game after that Saltzgaber miss on the PAT. And we'd come to expect the good kick there. So not sure what happened with the sophomore, whether he kicked the turf or the ball was sideways or what. But with 4:50 to play in this first quarter, it's a 7-6 ball game. And we're going to catch up here on the clock in a minute. Saltzgaber will kick it along the ground where it'll be picked up at the 8-yard line by number 2, Porter Merritt. He'll try to get the edge, and he'll be wrestled outside at the, out of bounds, at the 23-yard line. Tyler Watson State Farm scoreboard says 7-6, and we like it with 4:41 to play in this first quarter.
You know, Riverton did exactly what we were talking about on that drive. I mean, ran a lot of clock off the field, kept StarValley on the field, and they also notably were 3 for 3 on third downs on that drive.
Yeah, good schemes lend to points there. And it's a 1-point game as it's StarValley football. That'll be Tristan Hilton under center. They'll pass or pitch it back to the tailback, and he'll be taken down after a short gain. That'll be a gain of 4 for StarValley on first down.
3-yard gain on play. Second down 7. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Who ran that one?
Oh, 23. Tayson Titensor, the tailback. 2nd and 6 for StarValley. They'll do the same trap play and a probably touchdown saving tackle by Jackson Larson. Run on that play by Wiley Wilkes, and that was just a trap play going the other way. So why not dust off that part of the playbook if you're the coach, McKay Young.
A bit better by the Riverton defense there. Only 10 yards on that one instead of 54.
First down and 10 from the Riverton 48. I formation, motion, we get a whistle, and we're going to get false start on the StarValley Braves. So that'll be the first penalty of the game called on StarValley. Well, this is where you want to get StarValley, but you've got to make tackles. First down and 15 for StarValley. Now under center, number 4 for StarValley, Smith McClure. McClure going to hand it right up the middle, and that's going to be a good run on first down for number 32. That'll go as Jesse Levitt of StarValley. Good tackle on the play, but 6 yards gained. Like to see him get 3 to 4 yards instead of 6 to 10. So 2nd and 9. And yeah, the sun angle right now makes it impossible to read the down marker on the other side of the field. Here's McClure in the gun. And we'll get a receiver moving forward, no call. And a good team tackle led by Ty Sheets on number 24, Jaden Crook. So Crook gains 2 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 7. So good tackling for Riverton. And right now you don't want to over pursue a run. So you got to stay at home and look for plays. Smith McClure still in there at quarterback. Not sure what happened to starter Tristan Hilton. But it's 3rd and 7 at the 41. McClure under center. And he'll hand off. Nope, he's back to pass. He'll throw a long, wide open down the field. Complete on the play. It's going to go for 62 yards and a StarValley touchdown. Oh no, we've got a penalty. What do we got? We got holding. It's coming back. Now you can breathe a sigh of relief, Riverton fans, because that was a holding call. And boy, the Riverton defensive back was torched on that play, and Mark Lenhart out on the field talking to that, let's see, who had the coverage, Jackson Larson. Whew, he did not stay with the big man, and he was open by 15 yards.
You'll absolutely take penalties like that every day of the week.
That holding call, 2 penalties now on StarValley for 15 yards. And now it'll be 3rd, we'll say 17. So in the gun is Smith McClure. He'll drop, and it's going to be a little handoff around the left side. Riverton coming on. Ty Sheets will make the tackle at the 41-yard line, and they'll hold StarValley at this point. It'll be 4th and about 7. So we'll see what StarValley plans to do. It looks like Riverton's defense held on the play. We're going to get, man, I'm not running the clock worth a darn. I'm sorry. 1:35 and counting. We'll try to catch up here. On to punt for StarValley is going to be the kicker, Christoph Bueller. Bueller, he'll take off around the right side and then kick it. And he was looking to see what Blake Gandbine was going to do. Ty Sheets tries to get a fair catch. And they made contact, but no call on the play.
Kind of a cheeky play by Ty Sheets there. Called a fair catch and then kind of initiated the contact. So I think,
well, he was coming forward for the ball. I guess we'll see what they call here. So 34-yard punt, I believe. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton. Now we're going to get a flag finally coming out. And they're going to say sideline warning on the Wolverine coaches. They haven't even explained to the coaches why they didn't call that. Well, the receiver has the right to the ball, and that's all I'll say there. But Ty did make the contact, and I'm not sure where the ball was. Was it close? I don't know. 1:12 to play. It'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton in this first quarter. So sideline warning on the Wolverine coaches. That'll be Riverton football in the far hash.
I believe they're only allowed one of those a game, so they better be
next
careful.
Time it'll be a penalty. DeVries in the gun. And DeVries will look left. He'll throw long. And Nick McIntosh almost pulls it in, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines. Right about their 18-yard line.
Good look for the Wolverines there. They faked kind of the screen to the outside and then took it deep, and Nick had beat his man, so a little bit better pass, he would have maybe had a touchdown.
Boy, and Ty Sheets was wide open out on the screen, but they did not go to Sheets on the play. Here's Caden Liebrecht entering the game, a sophomore. He's got a bright future with the Wolverines. Liebrecht, 6'5", 220 pounds. And it's good to get a guy like that on the field. Here's the handoff. It goes nowhere, and they squash Riverton on the play. So as the clock winds inside a minute, that was a bunch of tacklers on the play for StarValley. The StarValley group, they like to mix it up on defense. And they'll stop you and make you pass. And Riverton, of course, rushed for 98 yards last week, threw for 300. And now we'll see what Coach Linhart dials up on offense as Riverton comes out with 3 receivers right, and the ball near the far hash mark. DeVries drops to throw. It'll be complete to Blake Gantenbein. He's over the 20 and toward the 25, where it'll be 4th down. And that's going to run out the clock here in the first. So after 1 quarter of play, it's going to be StarValley Braves 7, the Riverton Wolverines 6. And we'd expect a punt coming out of the break for Riverton. Hey, good start for the Wolverines. It's a 7-6 ball game on the other side of the mountains in StarValley.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can...
Welcome back. As we get ready to roll here in this second quarter, it'll be Blake Gantenbein back for Riverton to punt it away. Gantenbein, high end-over-end kick, and it'll be fielded and fumbled. And StarValley will pick it up. Riverton unable to see it, and the ball was right there at the feet of several Wolverines. So another big set here for the Riverton defense. Liking what you're seeing through the first quarter of play as we've got a 1-point game. 1st and 10 for StarValley at their own 46.
Riverton so far dominating the time of possession battle. They've ran 14 plays compared to 6 for StarValley so far this game.
Tristan Hilton back in at quarterback for StarValley. He's in the short gun. We've got a running back pitch, and it's going to be stopped, but not before a good gain. And the Wolverines will take him down after a gain of 4. That run that time by number 13, Bailey Colgren of StarValley. They're going to mark it gain of 5 at the 49. That was a play that went for a 54-yard touchdown on the first play from scrimmage for StarValley. Here's Hilton in the gun. We'll get a pitch back the other way, working his way through the defense and gone. There's a big man, Bryson Neild, 6'3", 180-pound junior, goes all the way 49 yards for a StarValley touchdown. That was too easy.
Yeah, I had blockers in front of him. Ran right, that wide receiver end around kind of thing, and ran right past the Riverton defense.
So 13-6 now, as we'll get a try for extra point. Bueller on for the point after. Tough hold, but good job on the hold. They're going to say it's wide left. So how far was that? 49 yards, right?
49 yards.
49-yard run. That run by Bryson Neild. And we'll take a break. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Welcome back. 13-6 ball game. 10:32 to play in the second quarter.
So far, StarValley has 8 recorded plays because they had that one called back. 8 of them all runs for 139 yards.
Christoph Bueller deep in the end zone off Ty Sheets' hands. And the clock did not move. So Riverton football, 1st and 10 on their own 20 as they switch ends of the field. Wolverines now going from the north to the south. In other words, they're actually going toward Jackson right now. A while ago, they were going toward Cookeville in directions. Man, what a beautiful night in Afton, Wyoming. It'll be sooner than later, the snow will be about 5 feet deep, right? That's StarValley. That's the valley. All right, we've got Derek DeVries in the gun. He'll go right, throw it back left. And a good run for Blake Gantenbein up over the 35. It'll be a first down on that screen play. Gain of 15 yards on first down.
That was a really good play call. Kind of swept out to the right, had a nice tight end screen back to the left. Took, when Derek DeVries is such a weapon, he takes the entire defense to the right side. It's an easy first down play coming back from the left side.
So 1st and 10 for Riverton on their own 35. Well, misdirection never hurts against a team that pursues heavily. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Ty Sheets in motion. And DeVries will take the ball. He'll find an opening. He's got a 10-yard gain for the Wolverines. That'll be 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines on that 10-yard run by DeVries. Looks like he's beginning to shake off the effects of that sprained ankle. He kind of re-injured it last week. But after that 10-yard run, you'd say that Derek is probably 80%. That's a B in most sets.
Absolutely. He had 7 rushes all of last game, and now has 7 rushes through a quarter and a half.
A Riverton run out, gain of 1 on the play. Just looking at some photographs from April when the track was shoveled off, but the snow was about the height of the chain link fence here in Afton. So gain of 1, it'll be 2nd down and 9. Gantenbein on that run for the Wolverines.
So far, Wolverines with a 3.5-yard average on their rushes. We'd like to see that bump up a smidge, maybe to 4 or 5.
13-6. Here's 3 receivers right, 1 left for Riverton. DeVries in the gun, and he'll drop to pass. Looking deep over the middle, he'll have it throw an interception, and that time he just telegraphed it. Pass was intended for Ty Sheets, and to the house goes the StarValley runner, Cash Lancaster. That's going to go as a 46-yard pick 6 for the StarValley Braves. Riverton giving up big plays in bunches. That's the 3rd play of over 45 yards given up in this game. And that one comes on a pick 6 by Lancaster. Cash Lancaster, 6 foot, 145-pound senior. So the kicker on, Bueller. And the kick on the way. They're going to pass it. And is it good? It is. That'll be Lancaster pitching it out on the left side and caught by Simon Gaskell, a 6'6" senior tight end for StarValley. And it's now 21-6 StarValley. So things looking good for Riverton as we entered this 2nd quarter. But now a 21-6 lead for StarValley. And you can hear the excitement in the air here at Afton. We'll be back.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go?
As we're back, camera and the kick going to go out of the end zone, and so it'll be Riverton football, 1st and 10 at their own 20.
That was Simon Gaskell on that 2-point conversion catch.
Thank you. So Simon Gaskell gives StarValley a 26-0 lead. And it'll be Riverton football now. 8:46 to play in the 2nd quarter.
Really on that pick, it was a really good play. Kind of a little bit behind him on the pass, and that defender was just able to jump in front of Ty Sheets and pick it off, unfortunately. But not a bad play for Riverton.
DeVries in the gun. He'll drop to pass. Throw it back over the middle. Caught by Gantenbein. He's out near a 1st down. Right at the 30-yard line. It'll probably be a 1st down for Riverton. They're going to mark it right at the 30. 10-yard gain, 1st down Riverton. So Riverton goes back to that short passing game, and it leads to another 1st down for the Wolverines. Riverton making wholesale substitutions here in the 2nd. Need to go on an extended drive and kind of cut into a little of this StarValley momentum.
Kind of looked like StarValley's really focusing on the deep ball, kind of leaving that inside middle open.
StarValley leads it 21-6 here on the Tyler Watson State Farm Insurance scoreboard. There's DeVries. He'll hand it right side to Gantenbein. Good gain. Almost 5 yards for Gantenbein. 2nd and 5 for Riverton. Like to see Riverton's tempo here a little bit. DeVries will go over. He'll meet Lenhart on every play. And then the personnel will come with the play. 2nd and 5 at the 35. Riverton out in their road white uniforms. Cardinal red numbers, trimmed in black. We've got red on each sleeve, and then, of course, the black helmets and the Riverton football logo. There's DeVries. He'll take off, pitch it right side to Ganbine. Another decent gain. Actually, they came on quick. Blake goes down on the hit after a gain of about 3. So it'll be 3rd and 2 for Riverton.
So far, Riverton 3 of 5 on 3rd down so far this game.
Riverton coaches. We're in those light gray pullovers. Decent crowd of Riverton people over here tonight, trying to shade their eyes as they look into the sun. 3rd and 2 for the Wolverines. Here's DeVries in the gun. 3 receivers near side. DeVries will take off running the ball. He's going to have a first down, and he'll have a gain of 5 yards on the play. So first down for the Wolverines. You can tell DeVries is feeling better. He's able to hit the hole with some speed.
Absolutely. They're calling a lot more designed runs for DeVries as well this week compared to last week.
.544 to play and counting here in the second. Riverton has used 1 timeout. Wolverines doing a nice job with tempo on this drive. DeVries under center. Ganbine in the eye. DeVries will stop, drop to pass, and he'll take off running over the 45, and he'll slide, and we'll get a flag out near the 49. We're going to have probably a holding call on Riverton, and then a personal foul out at the 49 after DeVries runs for 6 on first down. They'll talk it over. I don't know if these 2 penalties offset themselves, but DeVries kind of bending over in a little bit of pain as he's over talking to Coach Lenhart.
Depends which rules they use here. In college, technically the play ends when the slide is initiated. So that would be a 10-yard, holding call on us, and then 15 for the Wolverines going forward.
We're going to get a hold on Riverton, and then an unsportsmanlike call on StarValley. Yeah, they will offset, and so it'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton. And probably the only player that came out on the negative there was Derek DeVries. Got hit, knocked around pretty good there at the 49. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. We'll let the clock here on the broadcast catch up. There's actually 5:58 to play. DeVries will pass right side. Caught by Ty Sheets out near the midfield marker, just on the Riverton side, where now it'll be 2nd and 3. Wow. So good-looking pass. Even better catch by Ty Sheets, because he knew he was going to take a pop on that one.
Yep, he got hit hard.
Right in front of the Riverton bench.
It's one thing I remember about coming over here to play when I was in high school is that StarValley players know how to leave a mark.
They leave their mark on your body. 2nd and 3 for Riverton. We'll get Ryan Cox in motion. Handoff right side. And stopped right away was this StarValley defense on Keith Gantenbein, or Blake Gantenbein, excuse me. And the Simon Gaskell, 6'6", 215-pound linebacker, first to the tackle.
Pretty impressive the size they have over here.
Guys are big. They must get as much dairy milk over here as they can drink. So 3rd and 2 for Riverton. That was a gain of 1 by Gantenbein on that play. Big 3rd down play with 4:27 and counting to play in this one. Here's a straight pitch to Derek DeVries, and we'll get a whistle and a false start on Riverton. So that'll be the first penalty of the game on the Wolverines. StarValley with 2 penalties for 20 yards. That one hurts a little bit. Go from a 3rd and 2 to a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, those kind of penalties do a good job of killing momentum when you're constantly moving forward, and then you have to take the inconvenience of moving 5 yards back. Really hurts an offensive momentum.
So 3rd and 7 for Riverton. DeVries in the gun. 3 receivers set. DeVries throws over the middle. Nick McIntosh tries to go for it, and he was hit, but that ball overthrows Nick McIntosh with 4:03 to play, and now we'll see what Riverton's options are out near midfield.
Looked like a bit of early contact on that one, but potentially an uncatchable ball in the ref's eyes.
I don't think there's such a call in high school football.
I didn't think so either, but I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Riverton coming on, they'll punt it away as Blake Gantenbein drops deep to get the snap. And we'll see if they can draw him off. Gantenbein gets it off. It was nearly blocked. Going to be a good bounce for Riverton. And the tackle, Ty Sheets. And he'll tackle Bailey Colgren. So 3:54 to play here in the second. And StarValley gets the ball back. Riverton ran about 5 minutes off the clock on that possession. Did some good things, but that penalty hurt them as they were unable to convert on 3rd and 7.
Riverton's doing a really good job on offense of running some clock and keeping the StarValley D on the field, hoping to tire them out as the game continues.
Got to stop the big plays here. As on to quarterback, this StarValley team is Smith McClure. He'll drop to pass, and we're going to get a deep pass there. Playing handsy with each other. Nick McIntosh with the great defensive play out there takes the ball away from the much bigger player, Simon Gaskell, 6'6", 215-pound senior. And Nick McIntosh about 5'7" on a good day. Not sure if that's true. We'll just turn it over and look. Okay, Nick, sorry about that. 5'11" against 6'6". So 2nd and 10 for StarValley, and we'll get a timeout taken by the Wolverines. 21-6 on the Tyler Watson State Farm scoreboard. We'll be back. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stands.
Riverton.
Welcome back. 3:47 to play here in the second quarter. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Braves. 2 pass attempts. That last play was one of them. In motion, handoff left side. Riverton defense doing a good job in the hole. And the first defender to the ball for the Wolverines is Eric Prosser, 5'10", 140-pound senior for the Wolverines. working on being strong up front is Riverton.
Maybe a 1 yard gain on that one. Second, third down for StarValley. Were not successful in their first one.
Shotgun formation. Deep throw down the right side. Ty Sheets is there. Wow. Unable to haul it in as StarValley reels it in. That is going to be
23-yard gain.
23 yards on that reception. And hauling the ball in. Throwing the ball was Smith McClure, and hauling it in, Cash Landcat. Nope, it wasn't. It was Bryson Neild with the 23-yard catch. 1st and 10 for StarValley. That was impressive. Here's a pass left side, complete. And we'll see if Riverton can make a tackle. They do after a gain of 12 yards. Zarek Prosser on the tackle, 12 yards downfield, where it'll be a first down for the Wolverines. So 2 straight pass plays for StarValley. 2:38 to play here in the first half. Riverton needs a turnover. In the shotgun is a big man, Cooper Lancaster, 6'2", 170-pound senior. Lancaster's going to take off running, and they're going to say false start. And you know, you're going to get some of those false starts in high school football when you use 3 quarterbacks and a half, because the cadence is different, and, you know, the guys aren't used to it. So false start, timeout StarValley, 21-6. StarValley with the lead here in Afton. We're back after a break on KTAK, the home of the Wolverines.
Youth Sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back. 1st and 15 for StarValley following that false start. That's 3 penalties now on StarValley for 20 yards. In the gun, the Braves. Shotgun, rolling right, is Lancaster. He's going to throw it long. He's hit. Going up, catching it. Tight. Oh, my gosh. No way. They're going to... Did he catch it? I don't think so. But are they getting together? They are. Let's see if they caught the ball. Ball bounced up in the air, and Neild tried to get his hands on it.
You had the back judge saying incomplete and the side judge saying completion.
They're going to say no, incomplete on the play, and Neild says, I caught the ball. I'm not sure. What do you think?
It kind of looked,
did he catch it?
It kind of looked like he went up, and, the ball was tipped by Ty Sheets. Great defense by him. When he came down, when Neild came down on his back, the ball looked like maybe it either bounced on the ground or bounced on his chest, but he definitely caught it after one bounce, so could have went either way probably.
So incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 15 with 2:06 to play. And we'll get a run around the right side. It's student body right, and a big run it is. It's going to be a first down before the tackle. Coming up to make the tackle for Riverton.
There's Crook.
Clay Sheets on that tackle. Number 25. And
Jaden Crook with that carry for StarValley.
Big student body right. They pulled the right guard, the right tackle, and the tight end on the play. 1:57 to play. 1st and 10 at the 28 of the Wolverines. Back to pass. StarValley, they'll throw toward the end zone. Neild, he gets redemption. 28-yard scoring pass. His second touchdown of the game. Bryson Neal, what a weapon he is. With 1:49 to play in this first half, 28-yard pass completion. And Smith McClure, the quarterback. And it's 27-6. StarValley. So on to kick the extra point, Christoph Bueller. Riverton getting exposed deep in the secondary tonight. Here's Bueller's kick. It's up. It's good. And it's 28-6 now. Riverton had it 7-6, but in this second quarter, it's been a 21-0 run for the StarValley Braves. We're back with 1:49 to play on KTAK.
The Stock Dock is proud to serve all of Fremont County and surrounding areas. They are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinarian medicine along with friendly and compassionate service. They service all pets of shapes and sizes between dogs and cows and cats and horses. They treat your animal like it's their own. The Stock Dock.
Let's go, all Fremont County athletes. I, Matt Gordon from Fremont Chevy, would like to wish all teams this year good luck and bring back some championships to this county. If you need a new ride to get to and from those away games, stop down at 1401 North Federal Boulevard or call 307-851-3797 and let me help you get to the games. Your sales professional, Matt Gordon.
Welcome back, 28-6 ball game, 1:49 to play. My clock is off. I apologize. A lot of things to do up here. Kick's going to go deep. It's going to be fielded at the 15-yard line by Ty Sheets. Sheets with a nice return up over the 30, where he'll get taken down on the 34-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Riverton. With over a minute and a half to play, we'll see if the Wolverines try to put something together here as the first half winds down. Tyler Watson, State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Appreciate everything Tyler Watson does for the youth in our community. DeVries out in the gun. 1:42 to play. DeVries will drop to pass. It'll be a screen play, and that one just took too long to develop. And a tackle on the play by the big man, Clay Merritt. 6'2", 260-pound senior for StarValley.
That was a really good play by him. Read the screen, was there to stop it.
Second down, and the clock running with 1:14 to play. Here's DeVries back deep. He'll throw over the middle. Nick McIntosh dives and pulls it in at the 32-yard line of StarValley. It'll be a Riverton Wolverine first down.
That was a fantastic catch. Diving grab by Nick McIntosh.
How far that was?
I didn't. I was trying to figure that out.
Went from the 32, I believe. So 18 and 18, 36 yards. Here's DeVries. He'll throw right side. Low and incomplete to Branson Saltzgaver with 48.3 seconds to play here in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Riverton at the 34 of StarValley.
Once again, Nick McIntosh, the favorite target so far for Derek DeVries. 3 catches on 6 targets, 69 yards.
So McIntosh again with a big catch. Caught a big one early in the game, and now 2 receivers each side for Riverton. 48 seconds to play. Here's DeVries. He'll come back. He's going to get held.
Looks like got a flag.
Nick McIntosh. They'll get it. It's picked off, and he's going to go the distance, but it's going to come all the way back. It'll be Riverton football, 1st and 10.
Absolutely.
At the other end of the field. They're going to blow the cannon anyway. And with 34.8 seconds to play, it'll be Riverton football. And a 1st down and 10 as that play's coming all the way back. Nick came across the middle, got bumped on the play. There's the flag brought to you by Baylor Beers on the close-up play. So it's nice to see that yellow hanky after that pick six. Already had one pick six in this game. StarValley with a 54-yard run, a 49-yard run, a 46-yard pick six, and a 28-yard scoring pass. Bryson Neal with 2 touchdown catches, or 2 touchdowns in this game. And then the official throws it over the other official's head. So first down for the Wolverines. Inside the 20 of StarValley, and the clock starts. And then it stops. I don't believe it starts after a penalty. And you're going to put up
34.8.
34.8. So 34.8 seconds. All right, we get it right. So here we go, DeVries in the gun. We've got 3 receivers in the set on the far hash mark. Riverton going right into the sun. DeVries will take the quarterback sneak, and it's going to be a good gain inside the 15-yard line. And we'll get a timeout on the play. It'll be Riverton's second timeout of the first half. 28-6 ball game. Riverton ball on the 13 of StarValley. We'll be back.
Has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary health care center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Welcome back. Braves Field in Afton. You know, it's 28-6, but Riverton has shown some good things as they get ready to enter conference play next week. Yeah. Rollins Outlaws coming in next week to Wolverine Field. Riverton football, 2nd and 4 at the 13 of StarValley. 30 seconds to play. DeVries will fake right. He'll come around left. We're going to get a holding call as Ty Sheets will catch the ball out of the back of the end zone. I believe it's going to be holding on the Wolverines.
Wolverine's second penalty for 15, or they have 2 penalties for 15 yards. Obviously had that hold that was offset earlier by that unsportsmanlike conduct. So 3 total penalties, 2 accepted penalties.
That holding call on the left tackle for the Wolverines. That'll be Tyree Harris-Aragon with the hold.
You were saying false starts will happen in high school. Holds will also happen, especially when you're against a defensive front like StarValley has.
Yeah.
Some big, fast guys on that side of the ball.
This Riverton line has done a decent job of protecting DeVries tonight. He's not been sacked yet. So 2nd and 13 at the 23. 21 seconds to play here in the first half. Riverton still with a timeout. There's DeVries in the gun. He'll send Gantenbein back right. And now he'll call out the play. And DeVries will drop to pass the ball. We're going to get holding again. And we're going to get a interception thrown by DeVries. And it's going to be StarValley ball. 1st and 10 at their own 12. After that Riverton holding call. Nope, they're going to say blocking below the waist on Riverton. It'll be an interception thrown by DeBreeze after a nice drive by Riverton. 11.2 seconds to play here in the second. Yeah, we'll wind it down.
Threw that and looked like triple coverage. An ambitious effort, unfortunate. A good drive by the Wolverines, though. Drove it, 65 yards on what must have been 5 or 6 plays in that drive.
StarValley football, 1st and 10 at their own 12. Full house backfield. And a trap play left side. Caden did not go for that. Liebrecht with that tackle, and that's going to end the first half. StarValley 28, Riverton 6. We'll be back with a halftime show brought to you by Central Wyoming College after a break. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Midway is an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
I spend a lot of time driving in Wyoming, and if there's a common theme is that our roads are long and the towns are far apart. Most Wyomingites buckle their seatbelts, but still 20% do not.
Wyoming law dictates that every person in a vehicle must wear a seatbelt at all times. Seatbelts reduce the risk of death by 45% and reduce the risk of injury by 50% in all motor vehicle crashes.
I buckle up to secure my journey and to protect what matters most, my family. Our Yellowstone region is home to breathtaking beauty, but please, drive with caution and buckle your seatbelt, for you and your family's sake.
Remember, Wyoming, your safety is our priority. Please buckle up, not only for your safety, but it's the law.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.